Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So, neighborhood deep dive here on Summerlin West 89138, neighborhood demographics. We're on the Las Vegas Global Economic Alliance website on their city check tab. You're going to see here on the right some various data points for Clark County as a whole. Now, this information is based on 2023, so it's a couple years old, but it does give us a good idea of the lay of the land here in Summerlin West 89138. We're going to start here at the top. Number of residents, 29,200 residents in Summerlin West. Now, again, 2023 numbers. Clearly, this number is over 30,000. Then when you look at the age breakdown, first we're going to look at the average age. That sits at 37.8. Median age is 40.3. Now, when you look at this, basically breaking it down further, under 18 sits at 27.7%, 18 to 24, 8.5%, 25 to 34, 9.3%, 35 to 44, 16.6%, 45 to 54, 17.1%, 55 to 64, 11%, and those over 65, 9.8%. Look at a couple data points here for education. So associate's degrees, 7.9% of the population in Summerlin West has them. Bachelor's degree, 36%. Graduate degree, 28.4%. Now we're going to go through race. So whites take up 58.1% of the population here in Summerlin West. Hispanic Latino, 11.9%. Black/African American, 3.1%. Asian, 19.4%. American Indian, 0.2%, Native Hawaiian, 0.2%, and then other sits at 7.1%. Going to scroll down here to the employment status. Now, 67.5% of the residents here are employed. 29.3% are not in the labor force. Let me know in the comments below if you know what that means. Does that mean that you can work, but you choose not to? I'm not really sure how that differs between these next ones of unemployed at 3.2% and then the unemployment rate at 4.6%. All right, so we're going to scroll down here to marital status. 28.8% have never been married. So pretty good place for you single people. Married spouse present, 53.5%. Married spouse absent, 3.2%. Again, in the comments, let me know what that means. I have no clue what an absent spouse consists of. Divorce is at 11.1%, and then widowed is at 3.5%. Scroll down to political affiliation. So 26.1% of the residents here in Summerlin West say they're Democratic, 33.2% say they're Republican, 33.6% say they're nonpartisan, 0.7% say they're libertarian. Nobody says they're part of the Green Party. And then 4.5% say they're independent American. And then 1.9% say other. Then we're going to scroll down here to gender. So males, females, pretty even here. Males at 49.5%, and then females at 50.5%. All right, so we're going to scroll down to total housing units. Again, based on 2023 numbers, these will absolutely be higher than today as we sit here, March 2025. But 9,800 single-family homes, 147 condos, 552 townhouses, 0 plexes, 2 to 4 units, 0 mobile homes, and apartments sat at 281 for total housing units of 11,100. Then we break these down into percentages. So single-family homes consist of 88.3% of the houses here in Summerlin West, 89138. Condos, 1.3%. Townhouses, 7.8%. Plexes, 0%. Mobile homes, 0%. And then apartments, 2.5%. I would assume this number is going to be slightly different in 2025 with the amount of townhouses and condos that were built in Red Point Square. Could be wrong. Probably not going to adjust it too much, but I think this breakdown will be a little bit different. Then we're going to scroll down to housing occupancy. Occupied housing units, 11,100. Vacant housing units, 827. Vacancy rate of 7.5%. And then here's an owner versus renter breakdown. Owners sat at 81.7% of the housing units, and then renters took up 18.3% of the housing units. Then the average household size here in Summerlin West, 89138, is 2.64. If we scroll up here to Clark County as a whole, that's at 2.5. So the average household size in Summerlin West is a little bit higher than Clark County as a whole. Then lastly, here we're going to look at household income. So the average household income in Summerlin West is $196,500. The median household income is $151,500. And then if we look at this a little bit further, breaking it down, less than 15,000 is at 3.4%, 15,000 to 25,000 is at 1.5%, 25,000 to 35,000 is at 2.5%, 35,000 to 50,000 is at 4.2%, 50,000 to 75,000 is at 9.4%, 75,000 to 100,000, 8.3%, 100,000 to 150,000, 20.3%, 150,000 to 200,000, 15.6%, and then over 200,000, 15.6%. So over 50% of the population here in Summerlin West is making over 100,000. That's my Summerlin West demographic deep dive. Let me know in the comments below. Is this indicative of what you feel living here in Summerlin West? Also, if you were down with this video, please shoot it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.